Hello everyone, my name is Jaybird and I am dying because I had a very interesting experience this morning. So I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I had gotten asked out by my homecoming date, or my unofficial homecoming date, because we just met there at the dance instead of, going to the dance together. So I mentioned it to my dad on Monday that I got asked out on a date, and he's like, "I want to meet this young man." So then I had to arrange a meeting, and we did that this morning at like 10. I'm having a hard time determining whether it was more embarrassing, more awkward, or more cringy. Because I know it was a mix of all three. Because I've never experienced that ever in my life. And it was just, what. I kept laughing. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. But anyways, so I'm just dying right now. But anyways, enough about me dying. Let's get back to a story about other girls dying, except me. Kindness. Okay, let's just jump into it. Do it. Come on, do it. Jeez, it took forever. Why do you always say that? Yes, it's hot. You don't need to say that. Hot. Do you guys ever just go outside and it's hot out and you're just like, hot? Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. And now I'm texting. Okay. Anyways, fuck. I'm getting distracted already. We're only 2 minutes in. I'm already getting distracted. Hot. Without thinking, the word slipped out. It looked like today was also going to be a true midsummer day. And in that, while heading to the usual hospital, I turned to a different place. The church. Since that day before going to the beach, it was my second time coming here. For some reason, Himiko-san did not try to meet with Chihiro-san. More accurately, it was probably not just Chihiro-san. Family and friends, anyone close, one could believe that she was avoiding them. And so like this, in her stead, I came to Chihiro-san. The same as before, as I quietly opened the door, my feet step in. Yes.
Chihiro-san.
千尋さん。
せつみさん。
あ、せつみさん。
これ持ってきた。
I've brought this. People keep texting me. Stop distracting me. As I spoke, I handed her over the key as I was entrusted with.
姫子さんが渡してくれって。
Himiko-san said to hand this over.
そう。ありがとね。こんな暑い中を。
I see. Thank you in such heat. As she replied and accepted the key, Chihiro-san gave me her usual calm smile. And then from her pocket, she took out a handkerchief. The sweat that was running down my face, she gently wiped it off. Aww.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
あのね、お姉ちゃんに伝えてくれる？
So can you tell Oni-chan for me?
もし必要な時は
If there's a time that she needs it.
いつでも言ってねって。
Just tell her to just say anytime.
わかった。
Alright. All while she was speaking, Chihiro-san continued to dab away my sweat. Hey. Oh god. Now I have a stupid image in my head. Fuck.
それじゃ。
I swear people ruined the I swear people ruined the word dab because now people just think of the thing. You know what I'm talking about. You don't need to fucking explain it. Well then.
ちょっと待って。
Wait a moment.
あなたの上に主の豊かな恵みと祝福がありますように。
May the bountiful blessings and grace of the Lord be upon you.
また私のために。
Again, for my sake? For that question, there came no answer. Just the usual gentle smile faced me. When I left the church, it was like a deluge of cicada cries. Why are so many cicadas? The sun right overhead dropped sharp, black, short shadows. Fuck. Let me start over. The sun right overhead dropped sharp, black, short shadows during the peak of the heat. Now you should have did dropped black, sharp, short shadows. 'Cause then alliteration overload. The peak of the heat. I mean, it's a form of alliteration, right? I know there's different kinds of alliteration, like ones where it's just like consonants, you know? So the sh sound. But it all falls under the umbrella of alliteration, right? The peak of the heat. And that was also alliteration. Heat, peak, heat. Damn. Why is there so much alliteration in all the games that I play? In the middle of this, Chihiro-san said she would go now to university. And when that ended, would come again to the 7th floor. Saturdays, she also went to a school for the disabled, and Sundays helped with math, so she said. I was sure that compared to people of similar age, she was entirely different. They would pass their time in self-centered and fun ways. This way of life, whether it was only Chihiro-san who followed that path, or if one were a Catholic, it was perfectly natural. I didn't know. Once again, coming to the hospital, I followed the white tape running along the floor and headed to the elevator. Pizza's ready. I'm so stupid. And on the now familiar 7th floor, I hastened towards the room where Himiko-san was waiting. Hey, there's no click.
どうぞ。
Come in. Hey! Where the fuck is the click? There. Click. There you go. There's the click noise.
いらっしゃい。今日も暑かったでしょう。
Welcome. Today was probably hot too, wasn't it?
Huh?
Before I could reply, I was caught by something else. At a glance, it seemed that she was in the middle of digging around for something.
ああ、これ今日は入浴デーだから準備してたのよ。
Ah, this? Today's a bathing day, so I was getting ready. Now that she said so, I saw that set out around the table were wash basins, shampoos, and the like.
そうだ。あなたも一緒に入りましょうよ。
Oh no, now I'm imagining those kind of scenes in anime and stuff where like the girls are bathing and like one of them just decides to grab the other one's boobs. They're like, ah, squishy, squishy, squishy. And the other girl's like, ah, why are you squeezing my boobs? And they all just do that. Right? Right. Why am I asking you guys this? What the fuck is wrong with me? Ah! I know. Why don't you come in with me?
入る。
Come in.
そうよ。一緒にお風呂よ。
That's right. Together in the bath. I know she didn't say it like that. I just wanted to. That's right. Together in the bath. What? What?
何がおかしいのよ。
It's so funny.
今のリアクションは良かったわよ。普段がクールだから余計に。
That reaction just now was the best! You're normally so cool, so even more so.
ほらほら、女の子同士なんだから、そんな恥ずかしがらなくていいじゃないの。
Now, we're both girls, I'm pretty sure, so you don't have to be so embarrassed about it. I thought about objecting that Himiko-san wasn't a girl, but I stopped. I just said that!
じゃあ行きましょう。
Well, let's go.
でもちょっと。
But, wait.
はいいいからいいから。
Yeah, don't worry. Somewhere, Himiko-san seemed to be having fun. Like she were poking fun at me and my hesitation, as if she were pushing me from behind. She took me along. Do we get to see them in the bath? Splash!
汗も流れて気持ちいいでしょ。
See? Washing the sweat off feels good, doesn't it?
うん。
In the end, I was almost half forced into the bath. Ooh! However, I had thought that it wouldn't be wide enough for us to go in together, but there was enough room for two to manage. Most likely it had been built with the assumption that a helper or attendant would also go in. But instead of the size of the bath, I noticed something else and couldn't help but fall silent.
もしかして珍しかった？
What? No, is she actually a guy? What? My world has been turned upside down. What? Is it unusual? Oh, thank God. I thought that... Whew, you had me going there for a second. Got me a little flashbacks to all these, quote-unquote anime. Saying that, Himiko-san pointed at a large scar on her own chest. So large that my own small scar couldn't even compare.
やっぱ私も女の子だからね。
I don't know. Maybe a little Setsumi is gonna have a little inferiority complex because her scar's not as big as Himiko-san's. Her scar. What am I doing with my life? Anyways, well, I guess I'm also a girl after all. What would having a scar on your chest have to do with that?
これができた時はショック大きかったわ。
When I got this, it was a big shock. I quietly listened to those words. Even if I had wanted to reply, I couldn't think of what to say.
で、ほら、背中流してあげるから、そこ座って。
Oh no, is this the part where she's gonna squeeze my boobs? Please don't, I'm 15. I mean, I'm 17, but Setsumi's 15. Oh hey, I'll wash your back, so sit there.
わかった。
Oh! Alright. And so together in the shower, she gently washed my back with a towel. I couldn't help but recall how it was like Chihiro-san had earlier wiped my sweat away. But for me, I didn't know whether Himiko-san was a devoted Catholic or not. But both of them, without question, I believed, were very kind people.
ねえ、ひめこさん。
Say, Himiko-san,
どうして千尋さんを避けるの？
why are you avoiding Chihiro-san?
前にも言った通りよ。
Just like I said before.
やっぱり優しくていい人だから。
Because she's a kind and good person?
まあ、半分はね。
Well, that's half of it.
じゃあ残り半分は。
Then the other half is...
それは秘密よ。ルールにもあるしね。
That's a secret. There's also a rule after all. Rule. That had also been the word from before.
だったら私は
And if so, what am I?
私は優しくていい人じゃないからお姉さんも親切にしてくれるの。
I'm not a gentle and kind person, so the One-san will be kind to me. At that question, this time Himiko-san also fell silent. And then after a bit of thought,
特別なのよコロッケ博士はね。
she's special, that Professor Croquette.
またそんなこと言って。
Saying that again. Splash.
ほらそろそろ上がるわよ。
Hey, it's about time we go out. It's about time to What? Okay. It's a... Oh, I think you messed up! Hey, it's about time we got out. It's about time that we got to get out. Whatever. In the end, the conversation was avoided. Even without that, Himiko-san's words had many incomprehensible points and were full of secrets. But just maybe, I was being mixed with someone else in her eyes. I don't know. Oh. Where's the click? There you go.
どう？もう食べ終わった？
So, have you finished eating? Oh, it's this girl. Oh! No.
またブロッコリー残してる。
Hey, you're leaving the broccoli again.
だってあんまり好きじゃないんだもん。
But I don't really like them.
しょうがないわね。
Oh, there's just no helping you. Even though previously she would eat them, now she had come to leave them because she didn't like them. But this wasn't like her sickness had turned for the worse and her appetite dulled. It was simply that she was warming up to me, probably, thinking that also made me happy.
じゃあ、はい。体温計。
Well, here, thermometer.
お口で測ってもいいけど、噛まないようにね。
You can take it in your mouth, but be careful not to bite on it. Okay. With a smile, the girl held the thermometer in her mouth. What shone on that face, the summer sun, came through windows that could only open 15 centimeters! I love how that's always brought up. What does it matter that the windows don't open that much? Like, what the hell? Today, as I once again sat in the folding chair, she directed a happy face towards me.
あ、そういえば。
Oh, yeah.
こら、危ないから喋っちゃダメ。
Hey, it's dangerous! No talking! Shut the fuck up!
はーい。
Alright. Beep 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 beep. In a moment, the thermometer's alarm rang, and I read out the numbers on the LCD.
何度？
What degree?
6度5分。このくらいなら平熱ね。
36.5 degrees Celsius. This is about normal.
じゃあ、今日も行きたいかも。
Then I might want to go today too.
中には？それともアイス？
The courtyard or ice cream?
どっちかな。ちょっと悩むかも。
Which one? It might be hard to pick. If there were no problems with her temperature, they would go to either one. This was the doctor's acknowledgement, and lately it had already become a tradition.
ってそうだ。
Oh yeah.
それよりもね、知らないおばさんに話しかけられたの。
Other than that, a lady I didn't know spoke to me.
知らないおばさん？いつ？
A lady you didn't know? When?
昨日の夜に。
Last night. Who could it be? The people who could come to this place called the 7th floor was, in its own way, supposed to be restricted. First there were patients and the families that come to visit. Then there were the doctors, nurses, and us helpers. Other than that, rarely only the priests or sisters would come. That was supposed to be it.
誰かのお見舞いの人かしら。
Was it someone's visitor?
パジャマ着てたから、ここの人だと思う。
She was wearing pajamas. I think she's someone from here. That was a bit strange. Sure, in a normal ward, the mingling of patients was common. Once in a while, from a chance meeting in this place, even lifelong friends or business partners would be made. But this 7th floor was different. Because everyone was aware of their imminent death, mingling between patients was almost unthinkable.
それで、 何を話しかけられたの？
And what did she say to you?
ね、何回目って聞かれた。
I was asked which time.
何回目？
Which time?
初めてだったら教えることがあるって。
Oh. Wow. I wonder how long that tradition has been, done in this hospital. Yeah, she said if it was the first, she had something to teach me.
なんて答えたの？
What did you say?
よくわからないって言ったら、また今度って言われた。
When I said I didn't really understand, I was told she'd come again. What could that be all about? Well, let me enlighten you, my dear Himiko-san. After your third discharge from the hospital, it's most likely that you won't be discharged again, and you'll have to stay forever until you die. Right? Come to think, there had been a rumor I heard. How among only the patients on the 7th floor, a legacy continued to be passed down of rules and the like. Exactly. Of course, I didn't believe it, and when I asked my previous assigned people, of course they denied it. But if such a legacy really existed, just what on earth were they passing down?
お姉さん？
お姉さん！
ごめんなさい。
Sorry. Without meaning to, I had been staring into space.
じゃあ、今日は中庭にしようか。
Well, shall we go to the courtyard today?
ほら、珍しく今日は天気もそれほど暑くないし。
Look, for once today's weather isn't that hot.
アイスも惜しいけど。
But leaving the ice cream is a bit sad.
だったら中庭でアイス食べましょう。
Then let's eat ice cream in the courtyard. Duh. Even if it was cool, it was midsummer. No matter how much wind there was, the sunlight itself was strong. That was why, leaving the girl on a shaded bench in the courtyard, I dashed to a neighborhood convenience store.
お待たせ。
Sorry for the wait. Do I sound out of breath to you? With the ice bought from the convenience store in hand, I ran back.
すごい汗。
So much sweat.
熱っ。
So hot! Because of the flowing sweat, without thinking, I flapped my skirt, dashing in this midsummer. Sweating was to be expected.
ほら、まだ溶けてないわよ。
Here, it
ア
has
イス。
Fuck! Don't interrupt me while I'm speaking! Here, it hasn't melted yet. Ice pop.
ありがとう。
Thank you. But where's One-san's chair? Why isn't this voiced?
大丈夫よ。
Here's a theory. They sometimes leave out voiced lines. And obviously they always leave out the clicking noise. So what if just somehow they fucked up and they just left it out? They just deleted the click noise. That's sad. That's very sad. Anyways, it's okay. It was a 60 yen pouch of soda ice with an exaggerated flourish. I took out the contents to show her.
じゃーん。
Ta-da!
2つになってる。
It comes with two.
それ。
Take that! Snap! Wait. There you go.
はい。半分こね。
Here, we each get half. Under the blazing summer sun, the two of us ate soda ice.
やっぱアイスは暑いところで食べるのが一番よね。
Yeah, eating ice is the best in hot places, isn't it? No, it's best in the Antarctic. Antarctica. Yes.
ちょっと溶けてるけど。
Yes, but it's melting a bit. As we spoke about that, we ate, and the flower bed before our eyes, pansies and gerberas bloomed proudly. The winter use area from the other day, even that would most likely have been planted in something again. Have something planted in it again.
ねえ、またあれやってほしいかも。
I might want you to do that thing again.
いいわよ。じゃあちょっとアイス持ってて。
Sure, hold the ice for a bit.
Okay.
Both hands of the girl held one ice each. One was mine and the other was hers, obviously. I took from my pocket the rosary and, as always, brought my hands together quietly.
私たちが人に許すように。
As we forgive those who trespass against us,
私たちの罪をお許しください。
forgive us our trespasses. The Lord's Prayer, also called our Lord. Probably anything would have been fine. It was simply that I thought of her, and if she was happy with that, then it was enough.
はい。もう終わったわよ。
Okay, all done.
ありがとう。
Ooh! Thank you.
いえいえ、大した魔法じゃないですから。
No, it's not any great magic after all. In the end, I was simply one of the faithful, and it was nothing more than an imitation. It probably didn't need saying, but none of those words were my own either.
今日のは誰の言葉なの？
Today, whose words were they?
もちろんイエス様ご自身よ。
Of course, Lord Jesus himself.
じゃあ他の人のもあるの？
Then there are other people's too?
すっごく偉い聖者様とか教皇様とかたくさんの人の言葉があるわ。
Yes, there are words of very great saints, popes, words from many people.
へえ、そんなにいっぱいあるのお姉さんは知ってるんだ。
Wow, there's so many, and only Sen knows them. To the girl, who seemed impressed, I gave a nod. Of course, I didn't know them all, but reading the things related in a way to the gospel was my intention.
で、そうだ。ねえ、あげようか。
Oh, I know. Hey, how about I give this to you? As I spoke, I once again took out from my pocket the rosary.
いいの？私がもらっても？
It's okay for me to take this?
私はもう一つ持ってるし。
Sure, I have another one.
何よりこれで一緒にできるようになるわよ。
What's important is that this way we'll be able to do it together.
できるって私にも魔法が？
Able to do... I can do magic too?
魔法かどうかは知らないけどね。
Well, I don't know if it's magic. Holding the rosary in her hand, the girl looked happy. Normally, patients of the 7th floor were admitted and discharged a number of times. But for the girl, there was no home to return to. That was why she was always here. That was why I, too, was always by her side. Neo and Alois met, and soon it would be the second month. Normally, it was the time that the first discharge would have come. Hey, nice. Looks like we're getting around to the end because obviously there's not enough space. There's gonna be like what? So that's on 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I guess there's counting this, that would be 19. Five chapters left, I suppose. I'm not sure. But anyway, guys, that was kindness. Blah, 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 blah. Also, I hope you guys enjoy that I am doing basically the whole chapters in these videos lately instead of dividing it up. Like, I have no issue doing that. I think I actually kind of like doing that instead of dividing it up because it kind of is just more easier to organize, I guess. But anyways, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Narcissu Side Second, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye! Ooh!